Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the XWF Hardcore Judgment Pre-Show. If you haven't heard the controversy over WCW, we're in for a little treat. WJ winning the WCW Championship in controversial fashion, where Andre Corbeil had his hand on the bottom rope. Referee did not see it. So, in retaliation, Dark Horse Danielson fired that referee and decided to go after the championship himself. And basically, to make sure this is in a unbiased arena, we are having it for fuck's sake, I'm stumbling over my words, at the XWF Hardcore Judgment Pre-Show. This is one-on-one Extreme Rules Dark Horse Danielson versus Wrestling Jesus for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Let's get down to the ring. Holy shit. These two guys have had the biggest feud ever here in the YWC, and it's spilling into YWCE feds. And one thing, WJ has not had the best track record against Danielson here in the XWF, only winning one major match in their feud here in this company's history. Would this be a change of luck for Wrestling Jesus, or it'll be just another check in the win column for Danielson? Danielson wants his championship back in his company. This match is starting. This match is getting underway in seconds. I am your commentator, Joe Cockpuller. And coming down to the ring first is Danielson. Looking ready to kick some fucking ass. He wants his belt back. He wants his championship back, ladies and gentlemen. He is not too happy of how that championship match turned out last night. WJ coming down to the ring, wearing the championship and rubbing it in his face. It is pretty much known that WJ is clearly the fan favorite with these fans. But Danielson does not give a fuck. He is focused on getting that championship back. Let's get down for the introduction.
from Gainesville, Georgia, Danielson. And his opponent from Montreal, Canada, he is
the guy who fucked over Andre Corbeil. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I am still trying to be non-biased.
In a few seconds, the wait is over, and we will finally get this.
WJ handing the belt over to the ref, showing it to Danielson, who wants that back in his company. And that's what it's for. The biggest prize in World Championship Wrestling. Let's get this match underway.
There's the bell, and here we go.
So we're starting off with a collar and elbow tie-up. Referee has to break. Oh! Little fist to the face from Danielson. Another collar and elbow tie-up.
It's so important to come out of this on top because you can do so many things to your opponent from this.
Referee going to break it up again. Oh, little slap to the face from Danielson. Going back to the collar and elbow tie-up. Going into a suplex, into an arm, into a headlock. WJ reversing it with a headlock of his own. Danielson pulling him into the ropes. WJ knocking him over. Very clean. Oh, elbow to the face from Danielson. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Hip toss. Going into a headlock. Very clean technical match going on. Shoving WJ's head down to the mat. Nice suplex from Dark Horse Danielson. Sweep of the leg from WJ. These two very equal in the early going, and now we're going to the outside.
That goes without saying, Cole. The WWE Championship is what it's
WJ with a neck breaker.
Every superstar wants to be the champion.
WJ looking for some weapons. Now we're going to... WJ pulling out a kendo stick. Danielson trying for... Well, WJ getting out of it, picking up the kendo stick and starting to cane him.
Oh, man. That was effective.
Tossing it down. Danielson tossing him right into the ring.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long. I don't agree with you.
Huge fist to the face, giving WJ a little bit of a taste. Danielson starting to pick up the pace, forcing WJ to pick up what he's doing, going right for a Luthez press on Danielson. Going for the cover. And Danielson kicks out at 2. Going to be a little more than that to put this man away. Danielson with a spine buster. They're pulling out everything in their arsenal here tonight. Danielson taking WJ to Suplex City.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
And WJ is down. Going for the pin. And kicks out before the count of 1. We're going back outside the ring here. There's Danielson. Oh, steel chair. Whacking him in the head with it. Body blow. back of the leg. Danielson really working over that leg. WJ tossing Danielson back in the ring. Shot to the face with an elbow. What? Yeah. I think that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And Danielson kicks out at 2.
Man, somebody's going to be sore in the morning.
Danielson going with a spine buster. He really wants this championship back. Danielson going in to really attack WJ. Ooh. Going back for more suplexes. The 3 vertical suplexes from Dark Horse Danielson. Can this put WJ away? No! These two have had the biggest feud here in the Extreme Wrestling Federation. WJ tossing them into the corner. Snake Eyes from Wrestling Jesus.
What a display of power that was.
Now WJ working over the leg.
When he gets going like this, there are a few better. He's really taking over this match now.
Now WJ working over the back. Luthez press from the Wrestling Jesus. Going for the cover again. No. You're going to need something a little more stronger than that to put this man away. The Dark Horse Effect! Only a 2 count. Wrestling Jesus kicking out of the Dark Horse Effect. Dark Horse Danielson dragging him down, going for the bow and arrow stretch. Wrestling Jesus getting back to his feet. Elbow to the gut and gets out of it. We're back to a vertical base for both these men. Holy shit. Wrestling Jesus going for the sleeper hold on Danielson, wanting to put him to sleep. And Danielson drops down for a stunner. Going for the cover. Only a count of 2. These 2 men are fighting for, or pretty much the biggest prize in the WCW. Danielson looking for another weapon. Pulling out a baseball bat! They're fighting it over it. And WJ using it, throwing it to the ground. Luthez press on Dark Horse Danielson. And Danielson has been busted open. Going for the cover. Only a count of 2. Yeah, we are giving you guys a treat here tonight, folks. Danielson being escorted back into the ring. WJ with another elbow.
He's in trouble now.
Wrestling Jesus looking for the stunner.
Oh my, look at that.
And nails the stunner.
I always love seeing the stunner.
WJ flipping him over. Dragging him to the center. Oh, you big boot to the back of the elbow. WJ.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Nicely executed.
These two men hate each other. WJ going for a headlock.
My favorite pitches here in the WWE Universe. Right about that, the crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway. So much on the line here tonight.
Danielson going right into the corner.
And of course, the company championship.
Wrestling Jesus trying for it. No. Huge neck breaker off the top turnbuckle. Wrestling Jesus going for another Luthez press. What the hell is going on here? Going for the cover. And WJ retains the championship in a very epic back and forth match. You could tell Danielson. You could tell Danielson down the road would want that championship back. And we cannot wait for the next rematch between these two. These fans showing their approval for what these two men, for the show that these two men put on. And this was the Hardcore Judgment pre-show. We hope you tune in for XWF Hardcore Judgment. Let's just look at some of those replays. These two men put on a clinic here tonight, folks. And it was that Luthez press that clinched the victory for Wrestling Jesus. And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
There should be no doubt in anyone's mind that he's the true deserving champion. Absolutely. What an incredible match.
But Dark Horse Danielson moving on for. But for Dark Horse Danielson, he is moving on to the main event for Hardcore Judgment against Steve Michaels. So, hope you see you for Hardcore Judgment, and peace the fuck out.